All right. I'm going to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of GMS for teaching nothing but the 100% truth. Shalom to the beautiful Akim that's believing in the truth, pushing the truth throughout the four corners, using your body as a living sacrifice. To you, I say Shalom. And Shalom to you, very few Akwaf that's listening and learning. And Shalom to your children as well. This is your brother Amath from the GMS Lake City Camp. Lord willing, coming back with edifying video. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 27. It says, "Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. But, and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." So, hey, if you got a wife, hey, keep that wife. If it's a pillar of rest. She don't, get in the midst of you doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai, seeking the Lord, studying, doing what you got to do. Hey, they're not perfect. There's no Sarahs on this end, but she's tameable. Hey, let it work. But if you don't have a wife, guess what? Don't seek one, because, hey, like it says at the end in verse 29, the time is short. And see, the time is short, man. And on this end, as we see, Eve, forgive me, Jake tired. Eve is the so-called black woman, the nigger woman, right, is the general in the so-called white man's army, man. And these women be after us, man. They be after us. They hate Jake, man. These women, ever since this truth then came out, cutting them up, and they realize they're not the prize, they hate Jake men. They hate Yahweh Shem Shai. So you got to be careful out there how you deal with these women, man. You got to deal with them in the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, because they'll trap you up, man. These women will trap you up. So let me get that too, because these women, they're known for that. They'll trap you up. It's Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her." Right? So a lot of us, the Lord done delivered us, man. We done escaped. The Lord allow us to escape. Or, hey, the Lord will move her. The Lord do that too, man. I've had that happen too. A couple times. The Lord will move the woman out your life, because if she wicked, man. And the Lord ain't choose her. He just ain't choose her. But the Lord is choosing, you. So, hey, the Lord is saying, hey, and on this end, and we see it, man, what's bitter than death? A woman. Because a woman, man, they play games, man. They're nothing but snares and traps. They have nothing but how they going to trap you up, how they going to get you to have a baby with them so they can lock you down, get child support. It's just nothing but stress. And I'm not saying all women, you know what I'm saying? Because you got women on this end, the elect women that understand their roles and why they're here and why they're back and what they need to do to submit to Yahweh Shem Shai, their first faith. They need to submit to their lords, which is their husband. That's their first faith, as it tells you in 1 Timothy chapter 5, man. So, we're going to get into this video, man. Lord willing, it's edifying. It's like a little quick hit.
Read the index card. Good night. I'm about to get married soon, and I'm about to get my wife a ring. I plan on getting it from Walmart, but she kind of the bougie type. You know how these girls be in this generation. They want you to spend some money on them, but I ain't got that money on to spend.
What's your question?
Should I get her a ring from Walmart?
How she gonna know it came from Walmart?
I'd be hurt if she found out like 10 years later and then she break up with me.
Oh, I was married for 40 years.
Y'all still together?
No, my wife found out she loved gambling more than anything. She went bankrupt and everything. I'm the kind of guy that works hard, stays on the job, I'm educated, graduated cum laude, played professional football for 5 years.
Okay.
And then when she finally got back up on her feet, I saw that I had a lot of money. Everything's 50-50. So
she stopped. Oh, she left you?
Oh, dude, it was about playing. It was my plan.
How you plan that out?
I started being disrespectful. We go places. I like being. I just get up, walk in, get in my car, and leave. So I never let her drive. Why do you leave me in place? I said, I'm not getting in an argument with you. When I detect that disrespecting you, I'm not gonna say what the f is wrong with you. That's what they expect big black men to do.
Right. Then they got you on the news saying, oh, he tried to hit me.
Ex-pro football player, I'm a linebacker, so he said he beats women. I said, no. I leave women. I left her ass in Vegas one time. I left her in Chicago. I left her in Houston twice. She did the right thing leaving me. I had to give her half my money, but peace is a lot better than money.
Exactly.
If you just sitting up over there and you got a hard, you looking at a motherfucker who gonna f you once every 3 months when you got hoes out there that f you every week.
I'm not dealing with that.
No, when you get married, you're gonna have to deal with it because that's part of it. I'm not trying to defunct your thought of marriage, but I'm just trying to tell you that is part of it. Her drive is never gonna be as good as yours. You're gonna be f***ing you 70. If she gonna start shutting that down at 38 after she had 2 kids, well, goddamn, bro, you always bothering me. What the fuck? I'm your husband.
She should just be giving it up. You know what? You just gave my answer. I'm not getting married. I'm about to get married soon, and I'm about to get my wife a ring.
Hey, going back to it, 1 Corinthians 7:27. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. But if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh. But I spare you. You know, and that's the part I want. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh. You're going to have trouble in the flesh on this end, man, from these women. Because, see, now they've been told their reality, and they don't like it. Now they've been, them snares and nets that they've been using all this time, the Lord has spewed it out, got them looking, vulnerable, naked. It says, this is the Message translation. It says, let me see. Right here. I think it would probably be best to stay just as you are. Are you married? Stay married. Are you unmarried? Don't get married. But there's certainly no sin in getting married, whether you are a virgin or not. All I am saying, and this is Paul, Paul was letting them know, letting them brothers know, hey, man, if you got a wife, stay away with your wife. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But if, you married, if you don't have a wife, don't be seeking for no wife, because you're going to have nothing but hell in the flesh, man. And then you see that on this end. These women are, through. Don't get married, but there's certainly no sin in getting married, whether you're a virgin or not. All I am saying is that when you marry, you take on additional stress in an already stressful time. And I want to spare you if possible, right? We are already in a stressful time. You don't want to add more stress, more headaches, more sorrows, more pain on your plate. Because these women, they do that, man. On this end, these women are wicked. They're wicked. And I had that. I'm going to pull it up right here. 1 Ezra 4:37. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. And their unrighteous also they shall perish. Right. The wine are wicked. These women are wicked, man. And it tells you in that 2 Ezra 7:26, I find more wicked than death, the woman, man. So these women are wicked, man. If you ain't got no wife, keep it that way if you can, man. Like the scripture say, if you marry, which is, sex, which really you ain't really married, because a lot of these women, they had men that already broke their virginity. So really, these women ain't nothing but concubines, really. They're rehearsing a wife role, but these women can't be your wives, man. These women already been ran through, So you just do the best of what you can, what you have, because Jake be out there being overly righteous, man. Don't be overly righteous, man. These women, they're a distraction, man. A lot of these women are distractions, and in due time, the Lord's about to add the brothers. But just remember, ain't nobody saved until you're in the chariot, man. So don't get caught up in them distractions, man. If they gonna come, but you sisters out there, you gonna be in order, man. You gotta be in order. You gotta be on point. Ain't about no damn sex, because even that shit gets boring. You know, what can you do? Can you cook? Are you a cleaner? Can you sew? You know what I'm saying? What can you take dirt out of water? Like, what kind of skills you bringing? Can you massage? You know, can you pluck the brother's beard, the ungrown hairs, and brother? Can you do that? Cause see, when you start talking like that, a lot of these women, man, they so conceited, they about themselves. So that's why going back into a lot of times, man, the Lord be sparing brothers, man. You don't got no woman, hey, Dwali Habashan Shai, keep it that way. The Lord throw you a bone here and now and then, but if you ain't got no wife, don't seek for no wife. And if you do got a wife, hey, don't seek to have too many women, man. And every brother's situation is different, but you do the best you can with what you have on this end, man. Cause old head was telling young buck, man, he was telling him right, man. He was married for 40 years, and his wife, she destroyed her whole house. She destroyed her whole house off gambling. He wanted her to stop gambling, and she destroyed her whole house. Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish pluck it down with her hands. And that's what a lot of these women do, man. They destroy their houses, man. They destroy their house. A lot of these foolish women destroy their house. So now these men, they done realized that, guess what? A lot of these women are what? Full of shit, They full of shit. So now Jake done stepped up, and Jake like, I'm not dealing with that no more, man. Let me see if I can find it. I ain't dealing with that foolishness no more. Let's see. And a lot of these men now, they done figured it out. Let me yeah, that's what it is. Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. So a lot of these men have figured out what the freaking recipe is, man. Hey, have your own spot. I always encourage brothers, man. If the Lord allow you to get your own place, have your own spot. Because the minute stuff goes south, the minute it goes left, man, minute when it doesn't go their way, when it doesn't look what they want it to look like in their eyes, you gonna see that wickedness at the full potential, man. These women are wicked. They all about self. Many, remember, the scripture say, in the love of many wax cold, man. A lot of these women are cold. They cold-hearted, man. They heartless, So, anyway, I ain't want to make this too long. Lord willing, it's an edifying video to you newbies out there, man. To you newbies out there. So, I'm going to end it off by giving all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Rakakudash. Double honor to my elders and apostles of GMS for teaching nothing but 100% truth. And, hey, Shalom.